Hello and welcome back to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for the week of December 27th, 2023. Hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. I had 3 days off myself, but it didn't really feel like 3 days off considering I was shopping for Christmas presents for my kids since, you know, that's the only time I could do it. And also meal prepping for a nice Christmas Eve dinner for me and myself and the kids, and also going and seeing family on Christmas Day. So lots of running around, and I'm back at work on the 26th. And yeah, it just never ends. New Year's is coming right up. Be ready for that. But let's get into the plus. First up, we have Action Comics Annual for 2023. I found it a little jarring that they put the 2023 up here in this corner. Normally, this is the area reserved for the number of the issue, which is, actions in 1000s. Normally, annuals are over here. Don't know why they did that this time. So it was a little jarring to see 2023. I'm like, is this a misprint? No, it's an annual. So, Action Comics Annual out right now. I'm getting caught up with Action Comics. I'm currently reading, I'm in the middle of reading the Kal-El Returns story arc. So that coincides with the tail end of Superboy, Son of Kal-El, and kind of an end point, but in like right before the dawn of DC stuff in action. So I'm getting there. Next up, we have Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 8. I read issue 1. I hear good things. We'll get to it. Next up is, excuse me. Oh, sorry. A book that came out weekly. It has come out weekly. They did a good job of it. But that is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night number 4. This is the last issue of the 4-issue mini for the holidays. So if you have not yet checked it out, I highly recommend it. It's a good, quick, fun, seasonal-esque story. Yeah, it's just fun. It sold well at our store. I don't know how well it did across everyone else's, but I enjoyed the story. It was good. If you get a chance, check it out. Next up, we have Bone from the Bone Orchard Mythos stuff. Tenement number 7. Revelations is this one. It's Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino's horror stuff. Great, amazing, fantastic. Half time I don't even know what's going on. It's just creepy, weird, and yeah, check it out. Next up is a one-shot from Boom Studios in the Something is Killing the Children universe, and that is Book of Butcher. They've been doing these kind of one-shots talking about the houses of in this universe. I'm actually kind of wearing thin of the Something is Killing the Children universe. House of Slaughter is, in my opinion, not that great. I mean, not really enjoying it. I'm probably going to jump off soonish. Something is Killing the Children I'm behind on. I've enjoyed it for the most part, but these extra little stories in the universe have not really been, for me, fantastic. So I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. But these one shots are starting to become a little. This is $10 for that. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'll have another argument later about prices of books going up. So don't worry. There's more. Next up, we have Detective Comics 1080. I'm on Shadow the Bat or Arkham Tower, whatever. It's that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I want to dive into Ram V stuff on it. I hear nothing but good things. But until then, I have to wait. So next up, we have a new number 1 from the Energon universe. That's Robert Kirkman Skybound is putting on the Energon universe. And for those who don't know, that's the G.I. Joe Transformers universe. And Joshua Williams is writing Duke number 1. So this is a mini series coming out of that. I'm curious to see where it goes. I've so far enjoyed the Transformers Void Rivals books, so I'm looking forward to seeing how Duke is. I know Cobra Commander is coming up soon as well. So I normally haven't dove into these. I'm not a huge G.I. Joe fan or Transformers, even though I grew up with them. I just never really. I liked them when I was a kid, but it never really stuck with me. But I'm going to give these ones a shot to see where it goes, especially since Void Rivals seems interesting enough to keep me interested. But we'll see. Next up is a book I'm definitely interested in, and that's The Expanse, Dragon Tooth, number 8 of 12. I love The Expanse universe. It's fantastic. Like, I still get to dive in with comics, and that's great. There's the Telltale series, video game series that I have the game. I just stopped playing it. Well, yeah, it's good stuff. I love The Expanse. If you haven't read The Expanse, you really, really should. It's good. Next up, we have Harley Quinn at number 35. I am actually getting caught up with Harley Quinn. I think I'm almost to issue 30, so I'm about maybe one story arc behind, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. As most of you who watch this channel know, I've been using DC Infinite, their comic book quote unquote streaming service, reader service. I've had it now. I just renewed for my second year, and this year I'll probably finish out just above 250 books, read on the app. And yeah, that's. I mean, if I can get it to 300, that's at least 33 cents an issue. So that's fine for me. So yeah, but definitely something that you should check into if you are curious about being able to have access to a lot of stuff. Next up is a book I got caught up with Disney Infinite, or sorry, DC Infinite, and that is Justice League Society of America, number 8. I've been enjoying Jeff Johns' run on this, so I'm curious to see where it goes from, there. I don't know how long it is, and it's kind of sporadic with the release, and I don't know what's going on with his Ghost Machine stuff, but we'll see. Next up, we have Penguin number 5. Not yet started it. I need to read Chip Zdarsky's 0 issue and then Tom King's rest of it. So once I get to it, I'll get there. It's actually on the read pile that I have. I have a specific pile that like, read these first. Try and read these first. And it's on there. Next up, we have Power Girl number 4. I'm actually caught up with Power Girl. It's interesting. It's fun. It's just Power Girl. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing bad. It's just good. It's nice. It's in the middle. It's a story. Not everything needs to wow, but some stuff needs to be not just eh. And Power Girl's good. Next up, we have Sandman Universe presents Nightmare Country: The Glass House, number 6. I'm a little bit behind on this one, but I have enjoyed the Sandman Universe stuff that they've been putting out, so can't wait to dive in. Next up, we have Titans, number 6. I don't know if this is continuing anything from Beast World. Sorry. It should, but I don't know. But I'm caught up with Titans. Titans has been amazing. Tom Taylor's done a fantastic job on it. Speaking of Tom Taylor, we have Titans Beast World number 3. Batman Infected. Beast World's fun. It's just a fun. It's much better than Night Terrors. It's you don't need to take it as seriously. It's a decent title, and I do recommend checking it out, at least the main story of it. Next up, we have World Tree number 6, another James Tynion book. He writes so much, and I feel I was making earlier in the video about the Something Is Killing the Children universe. Like, he's wrote the Sandman one, he wrote this one, he wrote the Book of Slaughter, or at least wrote a little bit of it, wrote with people. But I get the feeling, and this has happened before, with like Jeff Johns. I see it a little bit with Tom King, as well as Tom Taylor. I've seen it with Bendis, Jason Aaron. They just make them pump out so much stuff, or they're pumping out so much stuff that one thing just doesn't shine like it used to. What brought us into enjoying these writers, and some, was kind of the passion that seemed like it was behind the book. But when they're spread so thin, it feels like they're just trying to churn it out, and that's fine. And that's pretty much what comics has been for its entire existence. But it's funny that we go through these cycles over and over again, and it's the same pattern. Yeah. Who knows? Next up, or finally on my pull, is the Valiant or Alien book. I believe, let me double check to see if this is an Alien book. Valiant was purchased by somebody, and yeah. Alien books, yes. So this is Exo-Man War Unconquered. This is issue 4. This is continuing the stuff that was written by Becky Coulinan and art by Liam Sharp. And I've enjoyed it for the most part, but when I was looking at the solicitation, because I got to look at the previews a little bit earlier, than most people because we got it on Friday. So, shh, don't tell it. I was looking at the previews that's out. You'll see it in a minute. And Alien Books has a bunch of titles that are really high price points, and I'm just like, what are you doing, guys? Like, I don't know if this is the way you want to go, but I'll get to that in a minute. That was it. That's it for my pull list. That's the stuff I'm reading, all that stuff. I did grab a handful of variants this week. First up is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night #4. I almost got every single B cover except for, I think, issue 3. Black Canary was on there. I just didn't get it. So I got 3 out of them. I got Wonder Woman, I got Harley, and I got Zatanna. So those are the ones I decided to go with. But I decided to get the variant cover for that. Expanse, of course, had a B cover, so I had to snag that one up as well. Harley Quinn, Jenny Frieson. Love her art. She gets the B cover. And there's a nice homage cover for Harley Quinn 35. Homage to the old Batman Adventures #13 with Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn on the cover. This time it's with Santa. Yeah, and it's also advertising this Silent Night book down here. A little late, but hey. And then I picked up the Jamal Campbell cover for Power Girl #4. I just like the magazine flow and all that stuff. So I just snagged that one up as well. Don't forget, it's that time of year, and Marvel has their calendar out. I grab this every year, a couple of them, so I can throw them up in my house. It's a free calendar, so hopefully your store got some, and you can snag yourself a free calendar for the year and support. It doesn't want to support, but your free calendar. I've used Marvel calendars for years. It's a calendar; it works. I was talking about previews. We have January previews. This is issue 424. This is for stuff on sale in March of 2024. There's some One Piece stuff coming out and more previews of Thundercats. But this is what you want to look through for upcoming titles if you're interested and you want to pre-order, all that fun stuff. But I was talking about, was it Valiant Comics? Let's see if I can find them in here. Or it's Alien Books now, I guess. See, I know, great videos here. Yeah, it's not there. That's Distillery. Humanoid, Mad Cave, Oni. Yeah, let's see them. Oh, here we go, Vault. Unless it's under Alien Books now, who knows? But anyway, the price point on the books was like what? Like the amount they want to charge for these is not. There's Alien Books. There it is. Yeah, so it's under Alien. So they're releasing a one shot for something. 64 pages, $13 for 64 pages. Are you nuts? And then they're doing, I don't know what it is, like Bloodshot Unleashed Reloaded, book 1 of 2. So there's 2 books coming out, and this thing is 48 pages for $10. Like Livewire, 56 pages for $13. Like Valiant, apparently, that's not that. Yeah, like what? Like who's going to be paying these prices for? I'm not. Like I have no interest in these books if this is what the price point is going to be. Like it's ridiculous that they think that that's what people are going to want to pay that. Like seriously, it's disgusting. Yeah. So Valiant Universe, I stuck it out for I think Exo Manowar and Alien Books coming out with that. But man, oh man, like those price points for those pages is just ridiculous. Like it's not a Kickstarter book. Like, so bad. So I tried for a long time to stick with Valiant, but guess I'm gonna have to throw in that towel, and that's fine. But yeah, that's it. Except you should buy a copy of New Comic Book Shop Anthology. I have a story in it with art by Lane Terasaki. Yeah, you should get a copy. There's this cover, the A cover, or B cover. You can get either one. You can order them on the web, comicsconspiracy.biz website, or you can go to Meanwhile a Comic. I don't know. It's a long URL, but there are all the URLs for you to go purchase. Meanwhile, there's in the description below, right down there. So click on that. You can find it. Head over there, purchase a copy. And there's a bunch of other creators too. Scott Snyder did something. We got something from Jacques in there. Well, I think that's Scott Snyder and Jacques. We got Bendis. We got who else do we have? I forget. So many people. And I'm so tired. Oh, wait, Joshua Williamson, Christian Ward, who's been doing an excellent job with Batman, City of Madness. So yeah, just tons of great talent in here. Toby Sidler's story is amazing. You should check that out as well. But yeah, buy a copy. But that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Please be nice. The internet can be known for a place full of garbage. Let's not add to it. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We didn't record this week. We took this week off since it's the holidays. So we will be back. We're taking 2 weeks off. This is the first week off. So we won't be back the first week, or we won't be back next week because it's New Year's Eve, so we're not recording. We will be recording the following weekend, so we should be back on the 7th or the 8th of January. So we'll probably do our impromptu 2023 year in review episode that time, and we'll talk some more about Aquaman, and I will talk a little bit, probably more about Rebel Moon. I did watch it, and I was, man, all I can say is good writers steal and bad writers borrow. Like, oof, it's rough. Like, cinematography wise, it looks great. It looks amazing. Soundtrack is fantastic. It's phenomenal. Like, the soundtrack's amazing. It reminds me of, the soundtracks that I've really enjoyed recently. Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Creator, like, just really, really solid soundtrack, I believe. But the rest of the movie just, oh, I mean, don't take my word for it. Please watch it yourself if you want, to formulate. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It was, and not to mention, like, part 2 is out in April, and apparently there's director's cuts that they didn't release, or R-rated versions that they didn't release. And I'm like, why didn't you just release the? Oh wait, because you're trying to milk it for all it's worth. So it even disenfranchises me more to not want to watch even this part 2. Like, I didn't like part 1, and one of the complaints I had was there's so much violence going on in the thing, but there's no actual blood, no nothing. Like, what? It boggles my mind at just, it's, yeah. Watch it for yourself. That's the best way. But it was not for me, not my cup of tea. I wouldn't even say it was my cup of tea. It was just not done. It was not done well. And yeah, it was. I mean, at least Snyder's consistent in the stuff that he does on his own. It doesn't do very well, but the stuff he does with other people's, just fantastic. Except for Man of Steel, but hey. Anyway, but we'll talk about Aquaman 2. I went and saw it with my son. I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. My basic quick one, go check it out. It's fun. If you like the first one, you'll like this one. It's not going to be the top, it's not going to be the same impact as number 1, but it was a good, solid movie, and I enjoyed it. And my son enjoyed it, and that's also what mattered to me. So, say what you want. But yeah, you can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast normally. There's a link in the description if you would like to go peruse any of our other episodes. We have over 600 now. So check those out. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and for at least myself, getting product that other hosts can get stuff. So thank you very much. It does help out immensely. You You can also help me out by clicking on any of the Amazon links in the description below. There won't be anything this week because I didn't get graphic novels. Normally, I put up the graphic novels that are there. The ones I have up currently are that I think you definitely need to buy is Wonder Woman Historia, as well as The Many Deaths of Laila Starr. That one's the deluxe version for Many Deaths, but you can get the soft cover or whatever. But for those of you that click through those links, thank you and buy. It helps out a little bit. And you can also head over to my eBay page. I'm Brock's Basement over there on eBay, so you can check out what I'm purging, what I'm getting rid of, and see if it's something you want to add to your collection, or even check out, or just help support me in a little way. After eBay takes everything and all that stuff. But hey, what can it? You can follow me on all the socials. I am on Bluesky, brocksager, as well as Twitter, brocksager as well. And then on Instagram, you can follow me at Brock's Basement. That's where I post most of the comic book stuff, news, or most of my comic book related stuff. So head over there. Oh, I'm tired. It's a long video. My days are all razzled. Probably your days are all razzled. This is my last video of 2023. I'm finally realizing. So yeah, I hope everybody has a safe and fun holiday, especially New Year's. Be careful, be safe out there. I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you guys next year, I guess.